Sloths, a nature's slow-moving marvels. We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to a full examination of sloths, the mysterious and charismatic creatures that captivate our interest with their laid-back lifestyle and distinctive body modifications. As we embark on this adventure, we will explore deeply into the biology, behavior, ecology, and life cycle of sloths. Our goal is to uncover the secrets surrounding these fascinating mammals and the important role they play in the environments that they inhabit. In addition to their slow, methodical movements and peculiar appearance, sloths are members of the family Bradipodidae and are well known for their appearance. Mammals that are classified as arboreal spend the most of their lives up in the canopy of tropical rainforests, where they consume fruits, buds, and leaves as their primary sources of nutrition. The specific structure of sloths, which is designed for an arboreal lifestyle, is one of the striking characteristics that set them apart from other animals. In order to hold onto branches and hang upside down while feeding and resting, they have lengthy arms that are equipped with curved claws from which they can grasp. The coarse and shaggy texture of their fur contributes to their ability to insulate themselves and blend in with the lush vegetation that covers the forest canopy. Sloths are able to lower their body temperature and metabolic rate, which enables them to preserve energy and reduce the amount of food they need to consume. As a consequence of this, they have a digestive system that is slow, and it may take them several days to digest a single meal in its entirety. Sloths are well known for their sluggish behavior and slow movement, which is a consequence of their low metabolic rate and energy-efficient lifestyle. Sloths are also known for their slow mobility. They spend the most of their time resting or sleeping, and they frequently do so while curled up in the branches of trees with their limbs tucked up close to their bodies. Sluggish as they may appear, sloths are actually quite adept climbers and have the ability to navigate through the canopy of the forest with a remarkable degree of adaptability. As they look for food or good resting locations, they may walk several meters in a single day using their formidable claws to traverse the dense undergrowth. They may also travel several meters by themselves. Generally speaking, sloths are solitary animals that only come together for short periods of time for mating or other social behaviors. The way in which they communicate with one another is through a range of vocalizations, such as quiet whistles and grunts, as well as through scent marking and body language. Sloths are herbivores, and their food is primarily composed of leaves, buds, and fruits. Sloths get their nutrition from plants. Because of their highly picky feeding habits, they prefer to devour the tender young leaves of certain tree species. These leaves are easier to digest and contain important nutrients. They are recognized for their highly selective feeding preferences. Sloths have developed a number of adaptations that allow them to efficiently take nutrients from their food, despite the fact that their diet is very limited. They have a sophisticated stomach that is composed of numerous chambers, which is comparable to the stomachs of ruminant animals. This makes it possible for them to ferment plant matter and extract nutrients through the intestinal digestion of bacteria. It is possible that sloths only defecate once a week due to their slow metabolic rate. Sloths often defecate by descending from the trees to make a hole in the ground and deposit their excrement there. Not only does this behavior aid to the regeneration of the forest ecosystem, but it also helps to disseminate seeds that are contained within the fruit that they ingest. Mating is the first step in the life cycle of a sloth, which normally takes place during the wet season, when there is an abundance of readily available food supplies. Female sloths have a gestation period of approximately 6 months, during which they give birth to a single baby. However, there are some species that have longer gestation periods than others. The moms of sloths are extremely devoted to their young, and they continue to provide them with care and protection for a number of months after they are born. As its mother makes her way through the forest in search of food, the young sloth continues to cling to its mother's fur and is carried along with her. It is inevitable that the juvenile sloth will eventually leave its mother's care in order to establish its own territory and locate a partner. This occurs as the sloth grows older and gradually becomes more independent. It is estimated that sloths achieve sexual maturity between the ages of 3 and 5 years old, depending on the species. Sloths can live for up to 30 years under natural conditions. Sloths are extremely important to the habitats that they inhabit since they are responsible for spreading seeds and making a contribution to the reconstruction of tropical forests. Due to the fact that they ingest fruit and deposit seeds over a large region, they are considered to be essential agents of seed dispersal. Their lifestyle is characterized by slow movement, and their food is specialized. Even though sloths are extremely important to the environment, they are threatened with extinction by a number of factors, such as the destruction of their habitat, illegal hunting, and deforestation. It has been determined that the destruction of their natural habitat for agricultural purposes, logging, and urban development has led to a decrease in their population as well as the fragmentation of their populations. The construction of protected areas, measures to restore habitats, and public education campaigns are all examples of conservation efforts that are now being carried out in order to save sloths and the environments in which they live. Through the dissemination of information regarding the significance of sloths and the promotion of environmentally responsible land management techniques, we may contribute to the preservation of these iconic species and the habitats that they occupy for the long term. Sloths have been depicted as symbols of leisure, serenity, and relaxation throughout popular culture, folklore, and literature spanning the globe. This has resulted in sloths capturing the imagination of people all over the world. Sloths are respected as symbols of wisdom, patience, and harmony with nature in certain indigenous civilizations that are found in Central and South America. Because of their laid-back demeanor and gentle disposition, sloths are frequently portrayed as adorable and lovable creatures in Western culture. Sloths are revered for their kind nature. Because of their lovely appearance and peculiar behavior, they have become well-known icons in children's novels, cartoons, and online memes. They have the ability to captivate audiences of all ages. To summarize, sloths are exceptional animals who have successfully adapted to living in the trees of tropical rainforests. This adaptation has allowed them to thrive in these environments. They make a contribution to the health and diversity of the ecosystems that they occupy by virtue of their distinctive biological characteristics, behavioral patterns, and ecological responsibilities. We are able to work together to maintain and safeguard these amazing mammals for the enjoyment of future generations if we have a grasp of and appreciation for the complexities of sloth biology and ecology. Join us in honoring the remarkable legacy of sloths and their essential contributions to the delicate balance of life on Earth. Together, let us embark on a journey towards a future where sloths and humans coexist in harmony, respecting each other's unique roles in sustaining our planet's biodiversity. Please engage with us by subscribing, liking, and sharing this content to raise awareness and support conservation efforts for sloths and their habitats. Take action today to champion sustainable practices and preserve the invaluable contributions of sloths to our world. Together, we can make a meaningful difference for sloths and the planet.